All right, so on this paper, we're going to talk about phonological awareness, okay? So I'm going to tell you a word, and I'm going to ask you to say the word, and then I'm going to ask you to take away something of the word, okay? So you're not going to physically be able to see this paper. I'm going to see this paper, but you're going to have to do it all based on sound. It may be a little hard because it may be hard to process it. I did it too. I promise it's hard. All right? So, David is your name. All right? So, I'm going to give you an example. All right? So, it's our first example. So, I'm going to say bookcase. So, you'll say
bookcase.
That's right. And I'm going to say, now say bookcase, but don't say book.
Case.
That's right. Good job. Okay? But here's the deal. You only get a limited amount of time. So I'm going to say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi in my head. Okay? All right? Let me put, you're in 9th grade, right? Okay, cool. 9th grade. David. Okay. All right. You ready for this, David? It's a lot of it, but we can do this. Okay. All right. Say bookcase.
Bookcase.
Now say bookcase, but don't say book.
Case.
Good. Good job. Okay. Say sunset.
Sunset.
Now say sunset, but don't say sun.
Set.
Good. Say spaceship.
Spaceship.
Good. Now say spaceship, but don't say space.
Space.
Okay. All right. Say silver.
Silver.
Now say silver, but don't say sl.
Bird.
Good. I'm telling you, it's crazy. All right. Say market.
Market.
Now say mar, but don't say. Wait, hold on. Now say market, but don't say mar. No? Okay, I'm gonna back that up because that was my fault. All right. So say market.
Market.
Good. Now say market, but don't say mar.
Mar.
It's really kit.
Kit.
Kit, because you get it market. So then you broke those words apart. So then now it's mar kit. All right. Good job. It's okay. It's no big deal. I promise. It's not for a grade. I promise. All right. This is just a test to you. I did it and it was awful, David. I promise. This is too quick for me. Okay. All right. Say gentle.
Gentle.
Now say gentle, but don't say gin.
Toe.
Good. Good job. Okay. All right. You ready? These are kind of hard. All right. Say October.
October.
Now say October, but don't say oc.
October.
Good. Okay. Say umbrella.
Umbrella.
Now say umbrella, but don't say
Umbrella.
Good. Good job. Okay. Say fantastic.
Fantastic.
Good. Now say fantastic, but don't say fan.
Fantastic.
Good. Good job. Okay. Say remember.
Remember.
Good. Now say remember, but don't say r.
Remember.
Good. That was good. Okay. All right. Now this time it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. All right. So this time I'm going to ask you to say the word, and then I'm going to take away, just like I did, but I'm just going to take away a letter this time instead of like a whole thing. Okay. All right. So, for example, say feet.
Feet.
Okay. Now say feet, but don't say
Butt? No.
Okay. If you say feet
Mm-hmm.
without saying the f, you get eat. Feet, eat. You got it? You got it? All right, let's do it again. Okay? Say feet.
Eat.
Good. Now say feet, but don't say f.
Eat.
Good. Good job. I know it's hard. It's hard. Your brain to think like that. Okay? Say birth.
Birth.
Okay? Now say birth, but don't say b.
Bird.
Good. Good. Okay? Say tame.
Tame.
Good. Now say tame, but don't say the t.
Ain't.
Good. So on that one, it's okay that you got it wrong, but I'm going to tell you. So for that one, if you say tame and you take away the t, it's actually aim. Get it? Tame, aim. You got it? That's okay. No big deal. All right. Say time.
Time.
Now take away. Now say time, but take away. Don't say t.
Time.
So it will actually be. So for that one, your brain is probably over it. You're like, I'm done. So actually for that one, if you say time, but take away the t, it's actually I'm. Yeah, see, I promise it's different. Okay. All right, so say cone.
Cone.
Good. Now say cone, but take away the k. You don't know?
No.
Okay. All right. So when you say cone, right? You take away the k, which is the c. I'll show you. I'll show you visually. Okay. All right. So when you say cone, you're probably like, I can't see from that way. Okay. And you take away this, the c. That says one, right? But we didn't start out with that, did we? We said cone. So what other could we do? On. Get it? Cone. On. Or own. You could say it like own. Okay? You got it? I promise. We got it. We got this. We got this, David. Okay. Okay, so this one, you're on level G here, David. You got this, okay? So it says, say done.
Done.
Now say done, but instead of the duh, say run. Like,
Alright.
so you're going to change the duh to the r. So then it would be run. Good, okay? All right. Ready? Say done.
Done.
Now say done, but instead of the duh, say the r. Good. Okay. Say more.
More.
Now instead of the change it to a duh.
Door.
Good. You're doing better on this one. Okay. Say gum.
Gum.
Now say gum, but instead of the g, say the th. Th. So it would be, so you're changing the G to the th. So it'd be
Thumb.
thumb. Good. Good job. All right. Say lead.
Lead.
Now say lead, but change the l to the s.
Said.
Good job. Okay. Now say full.
Full.
All right. Now say full, but change the f to the w.
Wood.
Wool. Good. Good job. All right. Let's go in the back. All right. Okay. So this one, I'm going to ask you, instead of us changing a word, we're going to do the same thing like we did, but we're going to take away the word now. So you're going to say it without the word, which should be kind of easy, right? But it's going to take a little bit for your brain to process this, okay? All right, so say sleep.
Sleep.
Now say sleep, but don't say s.
Slept.
Well, you don't have to say the S.
Oh.
So take away the S. So what would it be without the S?
Leap.
Good. Okay, now I'm going to say it again. Now say sleep.
Sleep.
Now say sleep, but don't say s.
Lep.
Leap.
Oh, leap.
But it's okay. That's good. You still have the same thing. Okay, now say crane.
Crane.
Now say crane, but don't say k.
Say cra.
No, don't say k. So try to say it without the k. So you hear my stomach? I'm hungry. So say crane. Okay. Now say crane, but don't say the k.
Run.
It would actually be rain.
A rain.
Right, because you got crane, rain. So you take away the k, so it makes rain. Okay? That's okay. Let me erase this. Okay. All right. Say bright.
Right.
Now say bright, but change the b to f.
Bright.
Good. I don't even have to repeat that because you got it. Say plowed.
Plow.
Good. Now say plowed, but change the p to k.
Cloud.
Good. Okay. Say flows.
Flow.
Now say flows, but change the f to k. You don't know? Okay, let's think about it. All right. So if you say flows and change the f to k, you get close.
Close.
Close. Yep. Okay, we're almost up. Okay. All right. Say went.
Went.
Now say went, but don't say the t at the end. I think you just said it. What'd you say?
What?
Well, it's actually when,
Oh.
because you did say went, but then you took away the T, so it's then when. Okay, let's say it again. But now it's spelled, I know, this is so difficult. But it's spelled, went is spelled W-E-N-T, right? But when we change it to when, we're taking away the T, but it's not the W-I-N you're thinking of, it's the when, where, who, how. So it's W-H-E-N without the T. I know, it's difficult. Tell me, David, I know. All right, so let's do it again. Say went.
Went.
Now say went, but don't say T.
Went.
Good. Okay, say wrangle.
Wrinkle.
Now say wrangle, but don't say the g. Don't say the. Really, it would be the j. So it'd really just be.
Jangle.
Good. Got it. Okay. What? There. Okay. Say wheat.
Wheat.
Good. Now say wheat, but don't say the t.
What?
Wheat. Wheat. So you're going to say wheat, but instead of adding the t, take away the t. So what would that be?
Went.
Not quite. It's actually going to be wheat.
Wheat.
Because you had wheat and then you took away the T, so then it would be wheat. Okay? Now say niece.
Niece.
All right? Now say niece, but don't say the S at the end.
Neat.
Good. Good job. Good. All right, say drive.
Drive.
All right. Now say drive, but don't say the V. You don't know that one? Okay. So for this one, it's actually, so you change drive. If you say drive without the V, you get dry. Drive, dry. Get it because you took away the V. Okay. Alright. So for this one, we're gonna change words in it. Okay? So if I say ran.
Ran.
Now say ran, but instead of say So you're taking out the A and replacing it with a U, which would be
Run.
good. Alright, I'm gonna say it again. Say ran.
Ran.
Now say ran, but instead of the say
Run.
Good. Okay. Say kit.
Kit.
Okay. Now say kit, but instead of the say you.
Cute.
Not quite. It's actually cut.
Cut.
So it's kit. Take away the then put cut. You're like, okay, sure. Good. Okay. All right. Say huff.
Huff.
Now say huff, but instead of the say
Half.
Good. Okay. All right. Say beak.
Beak.
All right. Now say beak, but instead of the say a.
Back.
Bake.
Oh, bake.
Bake. Good though. Good job. All right. Say fine.
Fine.
All right. Now say fine, but instead of the say o. The O sound.
Phone.
Phone. Good. Good job. All right. We're almost done. Okay. So now you're going to say bread.
Bread.
Okay. Now say bread, but don't say the in bread.
Brew.
I'll let you think about it for a minute. And you're changing the bread. You're taking away the R.
Bean.
Not quite. Not quite. You're not taking away the N letter. You're just taking away the R.
The R. Nah,
You don't know it?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So it's actually going to be bed.
Bed.
Because it was bread. You take away the R, makes bed. He's like, okay, sure. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if you got this one. Say sneak.
Sneak.
Okay. Now say sneak, but don't say the N sound.
Nuke.
Or you're taking away the N sound. So you'd still have the S and the eek at the end. So what would it be?
Seek.
Seek. Good. Good job. Okay. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3 more levels left. Okay. All right. Say crew.
Crew.
Now say crew, but instead of the say ul. So instead of, well, you've got crew, you're taking away the R and replacing it with an L. So we still got the C and the UE at the end. What would you think that would be? Instead of crew, we're changing it to clue. Good job. Okay. All right. Say proud. Now, instead of proud, say proud, but instead of the R, replace it with the O, the L.
Loud.
Good. Okay. All right, say sneeze.
Sneeze.
Good. Now say sneeze, but instead of the N, replace it with the K, the K sound.
So what you say?
Okay. All right, so you're going to say sneeze.
Sneeze.
Okay. Now, instead of the N, the N sound, N-E, then sneeze, we're going to replace it with the K, the K sound.
Snoop.
Not quite. It's actually going to be skis.
Skis.
Because you said sneeze. You're taking the N out and replace it with a K, which will still have the S, right? So then it'd be skis. Okay. I'm making your brain think a little bit, right? Today. Yeah? All right. Almost there. Okay. Say some.
Some.
Okay. Now say some, but instead of say n at the end.
Sun.
Good. Good job. All right, say rhyme.
Rhyme.
Now say rhyme, but instead of the say d.
Right.
Good. See, look, you got these. All right, say night.
Night.
Okay. Now say night, but instead of the t, change it to us, like the S.
Night.
Nice. That's right. You got it. I heard you. All right, say scene.
Scene.
Now say scene, but instead of the change it to t.
Seat.
Good. Okay. Say keep.
Keep.
All right. Now say keep, but change instead of the p, say z.
Keeps. No.
You're taking out the p now. Replace it with z.
Keys.
Good. Isn't that crazy? How you say z, but then we say keys. Isn't that crazy? But it's actually a Y and an S. That is really crazy. Okay, all right. Almost done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay, promise. All right, say ghost.
Ghost.
Now say ghost, but don't say the s in ghost.
Goat.
Goat. That's right. Okay. All right. Say cost.
Cost.
Now say cost, but don't say the S.
Coat. No.
What we said, cost.
Cost.
Okay. Now say cost, but don't say the S sound.
Caught.
Good. Okay. All right. Say west.
West.
Now say west, but instead of the s, say the N sound.
Went.
Good. All right. Say craft.
Crab.
Now say craft, but instead of the f, say k. So you're saying craft. Okay. Now take away the F and replace it with k.
Coat. Cut.
Well, you still have the R, so you have the C and the R. Because we said craft, we just took away the F. Now replacing it with k. Two. Cracked.
Oh, correct.
Cracked is it. So craft to cracked, because you're taking away the F and replacing it with a k. That's okay. Okay. All right. Last one. Say dealt.
Dealt.
All right. Now say dealt, but instead of the O, replace it with N.
Del.
You're taking away the L and replace it with the N. Dent. That's right. You got it. It was dent, actually. Good job. All right. So, I gave your brain a little bit of craziness today, didn't I? Yeah. But you did good. Good job. I'm proud of you for that. All right.